did you see Stephen A. Smith the other night commentating
dude.
for UFC?
Chuck, don't even
Don't
get
even get me started.
Don't even
Oh,
get started.
Skip Bayless.
God, hey, we're live.
Welcome to the Shaq and Chuck show. I'm Shaq.
And I'm Chuck.
He's Chuck. Don't listen to him. Well, tonight we'll just run through something real quick. What is that funny, Chuck?
You're funny.
Whatever. Anyway, tonight we have an important announcement to make for y'all.
Shaq, you sucked at basketball.
Not as bad as the Suns, but they finally won a game. They won a game tonight.
They
You see
won a
that,
game.
Chuck? Yeah.
They look just like I did when we were back in the 80s.
Come on,
90s?
let's don't bring that up. Come on, Chuck. Come on, let's be
Yeah,
professional.
man, I was good back then.
Yeah, you were, but now you're not. You got rolls on rolls.
Anyways, what about the Celtics game last night?
What
Did you
about
see them beat the Bulls by 55?
Are you serious?
They need to bring MJ
You're right.
back like Brett Favre out of retirement. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. That's really sad. I mean, I thought they had something going for him, but I guess
Yeah.
Celtics are just too strong back there.
But anyways, what we're really here to talk about tonight, folks, is the man, the myth, the legend
The
himself,
legend.
Garrett Blotter.
GB, they call him.
So GB, he recently was playing the Russian Olympic team, two-time Olympic winners from the past.
Chuck, put your hand down.
But tonight, the tables have turned. Garrett graduated from slightly northern Middle Tennessee Tech Community College University with a bachelor's degree in photography.
And while at that massively long-named school, Garrett was a four-time All-American, and as well as in high school, Chuck, he was an All-American, and in middle school, as well as in the 5th and 6th grade.
You want to know a fun fact, Shaq?
What?
The mascot for slightly northern Middle Tennessee Tech State University Community College was the Suns.
Is that so? The Suns.
The Suns. Named after the Phoenix Suns back in 1902 when the school was first developed.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you, Chuck, for that needless fact. And tonight we have the privilege of having Jed Fuller with us on sports science, and he's going to interview Garrett Blotter.
You know, and I must also say, Jed Fuller, he's one of the best that we have
You know,
here on the
I
show.
agree. I agree. I mean, him and Garrett just go right together, don't you think?
Yeah. So, folks, thank you for tuning in with us on the Chuck and Shaq Show. We turn the time over to Jed for sports science.
Take it away, Jed.
Thanks, Chuck and Shaq. We're here with Sports Science. My name is Jed Fuller. Today, we are interviewing and breaking down the science behind Garrett Blotter, a two-time gold medalist Olympic champion and a world-famous volleyball player. We're taking it down to the courts right now as Garrett is playing against the Russian Olympic team just to see how good he really is. Today, in order to measure the science that is behind Garrett Blatter's incredible performance, we have attached a band of science to his ankle for us to calculate the power in which he jumps, sets, and spikes, and blocks. So we are here with Garrett, our world champion Olympic volleyball specialist. Garrett, please tell us your story. How did you become the phenomenal volleyball player you are today?
Yeah, so it all started my freshman year of high school. Hadn't played before my freshman year. And I wasn't very good at first, but then I had this Asian coach who came up to me and offered to train me.
Fascinating.
Yeah. So I said yes, and then we just started this intense training program. He had me push him up hills on his moped.
Unbelievable.
He used this weird electric technology on my legs to
Remarkable.
make my legs contract and increase muscle strength and
Similar to the science sports band we've placed on your ankle for your training.
exactly. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, and yeah, so that's pretty much the story. So I kept on training with him, and progressively got better to where I am today.
On the USA Olympic volleyball team.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Garrett, do you credit your training to your Asian ninja-like abilities?
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely born with a lot of talent and skill, and I think that has a lot to play with it. I mean,
Your natural, your pure talent, natural ability.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Thank you, Garrett.
All right, Jed.
Well, so now what we're going to do is walk you through a sequence of where we're going to show some highlights of VGB showing some skills he's mastered, and then we'll turn it back over to Jed and GB to show us how it's really done. That's my man right there. That's G-Money. You see that? Sports band.
My name is Jed Fuller. We're here breaking down the beast, or the spike of Garrett Blatter. Take it away.
Thanks, Jed. Well, the first part to having a good spike is having a good approach. So I'd like to explain the approach real quick. It's a 4-step approach. The first 2 steps are really small, and then the third step is a leap. The fourth step is really small as well. And then once you're up there, it's called the bow and arrow. Because with your left arm, you're pointing at where the ball is, and then you just spike it down and crunch with your abs when you're at your peak. So I'm gonna have Jed toss me the ball, and I'll demonstrate the approach and the spike.
That's Garrett Blatter with a presentation of the beast.
This is the infamous spike by Garrett Blatter, the GB. So we have the live footage of GB doing his one and only beast. So let's take a look. Let's just break down the precision and the technique of this. Let's roll this. All right, so see the pause right here. Now watch this setup. He's got this beautiful space right here. It's a beautiful set, by the way, into his main man, Shannon.
Everybody is watching Garrett. Everybody.
I mean, who wouldn't be? Look at him. Now what I want you to look for is the 4-step approach. Watch this. He'll take this four steps, starting with his left foot. Watch his setup. Let's see it roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, textbook. Pause. Now look at this. This is a thing of beauty, my friends. Bow and arrow.
Let me see that laser, Shaq. As you can see here, we have, where the laser's not working, Shaq. This ball is at least 15 feet in the air. So if you imagine Shaq, he's a pretty tall, he's a pretty big guy, you know what I'm saying? Twice that size. And Garrett, he's getting up there. He's getting way up there. But the real skill to really point out here is he's got the bow and arrow. He's got the bow and arrow, folks. He's got that directed right on the ground.
Cupid
Nobody's getting to
and
this
a
ball.
heart,
As we finish
baby.
this video, you'll be able to
Baby.
see that.
And then, Chuck, can I just say another one thing? That line hit. It's one thing to hit it cross like that, but it's another thing to hit that line, Chuck. It's just textbook.
We'll have to see what the sports science band says about that one.
We're back again with Garrett Blatter, and he's going to demonstrate for us the bump. Garrett, take it away.
All right, thank you. It's actually really simple. All you need to do is you put your hands together like this, so there's not very much overlap between your fingers. Put your thumbs in, and that's all there is to it. And then besides that, you just want to make sure the ball is hitting right there. Right here is the perfect angle, so the ball will go straight, and it won't go to the side at all. So I'll just have him pass me the ball real quick, and I'll demonstrate how to do this.
Amazing.
Just like so.
Incredible. That's a demonstration from Garrett Blatter. Thank you.
Oh my God! My Come on, Chuck. What you doing, Chuck? We're on TV.
Oh, hey, Jed, thank you for bringing it back. Back with the Chuck and Shaq show. We're breaking down another video for you tonight, folks. This is what I like to call the golf chip. Garrett really has great form in this video, as you can see. If we could have our tech guy please cue this video for us. If you see this, we have a little chip. Great pause. Look at this. Look at that first. Vertical.
What do you think?
42 inches.
I think so. I would say 45 even.
Okay, yeah, and as we play and finish this video out, the chip, the wisdom, the accuracy,
It's just
the
beautiful.
aggressiveness, the intelligence.
It's just beautiful.
Garrett is an amazing volleyball player, folks.
We're back with Sports Science. I'm Jed Fuller. We're here with Garrett Blatter. He's going to demonstrate for us a set.
Thanks, Jed. So there's really not much to it. All you got to do is you extend your arms as if you were passing in basketball. So when you set the ball, extend your arms like this. And then when the ball is coming to you, you just want to catch it on your forehead and extend the arms. So I'll have Jed pass me the ball so I can demonstrate. the left. That's all there is to it.
Thank you, Garrett Blotter. That's another demonstration. We're back with sports science. My name is Jed Fuller. We're here with Garrett Blotter. He's going to demonstrate for us the jump serve. Garrett, take it away.
Thanks, Jed. So the jump serve has to be one of the most important parts of the game because it's important to put pressure on the other team with your serve. And the jump serve is really similar to the approach when you're spiking the ball. It's a 4-step approach. First step, your first step, you're tossing the ball. Second step, it's pretty small, and then you're taking a big leap for your third and a small fourth. So this is what it looks like.
That was incredible. This is Jed Fuller with Sports Science here with Garrett Blotter. He did it for science!
Thanks for bringing it back, Jed. So we're going to break down this game-winning victory here. Garrett really just broke it down for us really easy. Shaq, you want to take it away for us?
Yeah, sure. Look at this cool laser. So I got one right here. This is Garrett right here, and you'll watch. They serve. They start out with the ball here, and I think let's just let the tape roll and let's see how it plays out, and then we can break it down.
That's a great idea.
So here's the ball right here.
So you can see we have a player out of bounds over here.
Excellent movement by Garrett, by the way. Look at the off-ball movement is fantastic. Fantastic work right here.
Remember, this is game point, folks.
Now, okay, good. Now this is where we want to pause. So you just saw Garrett. The ball comes over the net and he sets it beautifully right here to the middle. Now you see this huge space. He's setting himself up for victory right here. And this girl's name, we'll call her.
12 to 14, by the way.
Thank you, Chuck. That's fantastic. You're good at counting. Really good.
Thanks, Chuck.
And I don't know, for all intents and purposes, her name's Shannon. Shannon is getting ready for this ball. You can't see it right now, it's in the sun or the lights, but let's click play and see what happens right here. So here comes Garrett, the perfect setup, beautiful. Oh my goodness! It's a thing of beauty, folks.
Welcome back to Sports Science. I'm Jed Fuller. Today we've been talking with gold medal champion Garrett Blotter from the USA volleyball team and studying how he has become the incredible player that he is. In order to do this, we have attached a band of signs to his ankle. Now this band of signs does a few things. One, it measures the strength of Garrett's jump. 2, the consistency of his bump. 3, the accuracy of his set. And 4, the power of what we call the beast, or his spike. Let's start by talking about Garrett Blotter's jump. Garrett Blotter's jump has so much strength that it is equal to the strength of that of an Amazon tree frog as he jumps from one leaf to another. Pretty incredible. Now let's talk about the consistency of his bump. Through the measurements that we found through the band of science, we now see that the consistency of Garrett's bump is equal to the consistency and the control of Adam Doomer, who cuts the hair of the world-renowned soccer player Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's talk about Garrett's set. Garrett's set is one of the greatest in the world and is unmatched in accuracy. In fact, according to our science band, we can see that Garrett's set is equal to the accuracy of a .7 Pilot pen coloring inside the lines of any children's child coloring book. Now we can't not talk about the beast, or Garrett's incredible spike. Garrett's spike is unstoppable by any other player that he's faced. In fact, Garrett's unfathomable power brought down upon a volleyball is equal to the power brought down by BYU professors on their students by way of final exams. This has been an explanation of the sports band on sports science. I'm Jed Fuller. We're back on sports science. My name is Jed Fuller. We are here with Adam Doomer, team captain of the Russia Olympic volleyball team, who has just lost in a match to Garrett Blotter and his phenomenal USA volleyball team. Adam, what does it feel like to play and to lose against such a dynamic player?
You know, Jed, it sure is. It's a serious hit to the team. You know, we're chasing an Olympic dream, and Garrett Blotter has to go and ruin for it. But like, what can you expect? He can bump the ball, put it wherever he wants, set the ball wherever he wants. He kills it so fast. You ever been behind a Garrett Blotter spike? No, you haven't.
So, team captain,
Yeah.
Adam, after this devastating loss, what chances do you think you have against beating Garrett Blotter and the USA Olympic team in the upcoming Olympics to get that gold medal?
Yeah, it's a great question, Jed. You know, I think the biggest thing is just stopping them at the net. You know, make sure we get our blocks up and we get our digs ready, because seriously, it's super intimidating out there. And so if the guys don't get their heads on straight and we don't get our movements down, then we really don't have a chance. But I mean, we'll sure give it a fighting shot.
Garrett being their secret weapon, how are you going to combat that?
Yeah, you know what, Jed? I think I take out that word secret. Everyone knows that Garrett's Garrett, you know, GB. He's renowned throughout the world. But
Thank you for your comments, Adam.
yeah, see ya.
This has been Sports Science. I'm Jed Fuller. We're here with head coach Isaac Hunter, head coach of the USA Olympic volleyball team, and head coach of the legendary player, Garrett Blotter. Coach Hunter, what is it like being the head coach of such an incredible player?
Thank you, Jed. Well, you know, you said that Garrett here is pretty legendary, but you know, I'm pretty legendary too. And I would have to give a lot of the credit for Garrett's success to myself. Over the past 10 years I've coached Garrett. I've seen him as a wee lad to tall. But really, all in all, I have nothing but good things to say about Garrett. His hitting, his setting, his bumping, his spiking, and his looks all play a part into why he is an Olympic athlete today. And you know, he's just a great overall great man. And I really am just proud of the way Garrett has gone out with giving us the victory today.
Coach Hunter, and what are your thoughts? Do you think Garrett can take you to another Olympic gold medal this year?
Yeah, all I want is recognition, and so I really hope that he can do that for us this year.
Thank you, Coach Hunter. We're here with Coach Hunter, head coach of the Olympic volleyball team. My name is Jed Fuller. This is Sports Science.
Well, thank you folks for tuning in with us this week on the Chuck and Shaq Show. We're grateful for Jed Fuller and Sports Science for being able to team up with us this week with GB.
This concludes this week's session of Sports Science.
I'm Chuck.
And I'm Shaq. And this is the Chuck and Shaq Show. But Shaq's better.
Over the past 10 years I've coached Garrett. I've seen him as a wee lad to tall, and
We're dynamic. He can cover the floor in half a second, and he shoots the ball. It's as fast as a laser. And you know, you're just yelling back there. I think I take out that word secret. Everyone knows that Garrett's Garrett, you know, GB. He's renowned throughout the world. But I mean, just what I was saying. Just
this is what I like to call the little golf chip.
Ooh,
Jed,
that's nice.
I mean, Garrett, can we break that? We need to restart. Hold on. It really breaks it down for us. I don't know why he's pursuing volleyball when he really just could hit eagles all day. You know what I'm saying, Shaq?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Chuck.
So why don't we start this video, tech guy? Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Play it on there. You see that? Precision, accuracy, intelligence, wisdom. He's got it all! Garrett graduated from slightly northern Middle Tennessee Tech Community College University with a bachelor's degree in photography.